This meeting is being recorded.
What's good? Welcome to this video. We got another hot one for you. I want to introduce, look, first of all, you guys don't understand the possibilities here. You know, there are people that are literally doing big things that look just like you or that may even be your age. And we got my guy here, my guy Ice Trey. I want to introduce him to the community first, man, and we're going to go ahead. We're going to get into everything, that he's done. How you feel, bro?
Feeling good, man. Feeling definitely good, man.
Okay. Well, welcome to the call. Now, the first thing that we do, like always, we love to show numbers because I like to make sure people see, first of all, that you serious, that you really do this. But second of all, that this is real. Nobody's capping, nobody's lying. So would you mind being able to show them what you did from start to right now?
Cool. Got you.
And I already have the share screen enabled.
Yeah, that's okay. So you can already see it?
Nah, I can't see it. But I have it to where you can go ahead and look, share your screen.
Okay, cool.
Pleasure to have you on here too, man. I've been hearing so many great things about Trey, man. It's been crazy, bro. I got a lot of dope questions to ask you.
Thank you, man. Let's see. Here we go, y'all. So y'all know it's not cap. And refresh the numbers. Approaching $1.2 million, man. And just literally in a year, man. It's so crazy how much it has changed how e-commerce has literally changed my life.
Man,
it's actually amazing, like for real, like, and it's so unreal how fast.
We about to get into it, bro. Hey, but like I said, Trey did $1 million in a year. He refreshed it, so it's not cap. I really make sure I spend time on this so you guys could see this guy's the real deal. Like, he just refreshed again. You can't fake this. There's a difference between a screenshot and a real account. So, man, you can go ahead and share your screen now. Now, the first question that I have for you, bro, is what were you doing before you started e-commerce?
I was actually working at FedEx. Didn't have nowhere to stay at the current time. I was just chilling at my pop's house for a little while. And then, I had stumbled across that job because that was right before COVID. And, because everything had hit the fan, that was pretty much when everything had went to shit. So,
yeah.
But during that time, yeah, that's what I started doing. I was working at FedEx for a little while, literally for like 2-3 months, like literally. Like my first month, like I had ended up starting my business.
Mm-hmm.
And ever since then, like the first month I had just took the opportunity and just ran with it. I was like, and it was crazy. I was like, I never understood like e-commerce or like actually a way that was kind of gonna work for me. So that's basically like how I ended up starting to get to where I got to now.
Mm-hmm. Man, so let me ask you this, like what made you choose e-commerce over anything else? I mean, there's a million ways to make money. What was it about e-commerce that made you say, this is for me?
It gave me the opportunity to literally work from anywhere. During that time, like since I did have to start working, I really didn't have too much time. Like I had my kids and then I had to go to work and I was pretty much working 7 days a week just so I can put money in towards the business. So I really ain't have too much opportunity. I was like, man, I got to figure out how to do something at home while I watch my kids. Like, so e-commerce was the only thing that was going to pretty much work for me. I was actually really good at selling products because that was one of the first things I actually, was very, very interested in when I even heard about e-commerce. So,
Man, so you said something key here, bro. You said you work 7 days a week to be able to have the money to be able to invest. Now, a lot of people don't have that hustle no more. A lot of people don't have that hustle no more. You know what I'm saying? See, so many people think that they can just say, I want this to happen and sit back and it's just going to happen, But you actually not only took the action, but you also kept doing the work. So let me ask you this. What would you say give me two of the hardest things that you had to overcome on your way to the success that you have now?
Staying consistent and really having to actually build a team that was going to actually, be able to help me and actually help me get to the point that we needed to get to, and everybody being on the same page. I feel like that's one of the biggest things where you need to be, when it comes to starting your business, being consistent and actually building a team to be able to scale. That's one of the biggest things when it comes to especially e-commerce and business, period.
Okay. Now, a lot of people want to start business, right? A lot of people say that they want to make more money. They want to quit their jobs. They want to have a better life. But a lot of people kind of try to figure out everything on their own for whatever reason, or, or what have you. How do you feel about mentorship? Because that's something that a lot of people sleep on. People don't want to pay somebody to be able to learn, or not even just learn, but to be able to take a shortcut to the success and skip the mistakes. How do you feel about mentorship?
Mentorships, I feel like honestly, mentorship is something that's actually changed my life. Because I didn't just stumble across this and just like, this was my first go. Because this is by chance, this is actually my first business, like really like ever, like my first legitimate business. So I didn't just stumble across this and I just made $1 million in a year, like on by accident. Like, no, like it didn't happen. It did not happen that way. I was actually introduced into a mentor. His name was Kenan Williams. Man, this guy actually changed my life with the knowledge that he was able to bring during the time. So, and that's when I seen like everything that he was actually telling me and telling us, like in the course and in the groups and stuff like that, like it actually worked and it made sense. So that's what I say about actually, doing your research on your mentors and stuff like that, like, because that's definitely one of the key things, because you do want to actually skip that line, like people that actually have done, who made the mistakes and those things like that. So you definitely want to be able to skip that time frame, because I believe if you actually do that with those people, like you be able to get ahead 5 more years at least, instead of trying things, wasting a lot of money, and then you end up quitting. So that's why I believe actually mentorships are probably the best things too for people to actually start their business.
Okay. Now let me ask you this, and this is a question that I love to ask. Do you think you would have done exactly what you did without your mentor?
Oh nah. Oh no, nah.
Wow.
Not at all.
So one thing I
definitely
want
wouldn't happen. Go
No,
ahead.
go ahead.
It definitely wouldn't have happened as fast, like for sure. Because there was a lot of things that I still had, kind of like go back and, talk to them about, hey, what do I do about this issue right here? Because there was one time that at one period in time, my business started growing too fast for me. So that's one of the things, one of the hurdles that I had definitely ran into, which is crazy because people usually don't say, you mean your business is growing too fast for you? Yeah,
Right.
that's definitely possible.
Right. Now go into that though, bro. Like kind of tell us about that. What do you mean your business grew faster than like you were even prepared for? Like what does that mean for people that is thinking about starting an e-com business?
Well, originally how I started was I was fulfilling orders myself. Like I would literally scoop the stuff into the jars, all of that, the whole nine, wrap the labels, ship them out, all of that. Like customer service, I was marketing, I did everything. So like I was, and then on top of that, I still had a job. So I was really going full throttle. Like, and then now I started getting the hang of everything. And then now like I ended up starting doing 100 orders a day. And I was only one person being able to fulfill these orders. Like one time I ended up doing over 300 orders over the weekend.
Damn.
And yes. And it took me a couple of days to honestly to get those orders out. Like it took a while. So I talked to my mentor. He told me, hey, this is what he recommended that I should do. That's what I'm saying about building a team, getting certain people around you, building your network. It's probably one of the best things also too as well when you're doing business, because you have people that is already, either in that stage or going through the exact same problem that you can talk with, and that can actually give you solutions to those issues. So, and that was one of the biggest things that I've actually done. It actually took my business to the next level, to me actually doing those 100K months and things like that. So that definitely.
100K months. How old are you, bro?
I'm actually 28 years old.
28 years old. Now, sitting here listening to you talk, bro, like you have like a different type of mindset at 28. When I was 28, I was not thinking like you. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep it real. What do you think helped you mold that mindset at 28 to be able to not just start a business, but continue it and finish and keep going? Like what do you think it was?
Honestly, really just wanting to do better for myself and my kids.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't always like one of the person that was like always on the straight and narrow. You feel me? Like got in trouble a lot, and kind of just wanted to change my life and do something a little bit more meaningful for myself and my kids. Like honestly, so just wanted to be a better me. Honestly.
Okay. Okay. Now here's another question that I love to ask, entrepreneurs also. When it comes to having friends, right?
Mm.
Like how you'll have a certain group of friends that you've been with your whole life and they ain't shit. But
Mm-hmm.
so let me ask you this. Now that you are where you are now, has your friend group changed or are you around the same people? And do that make a difference?
It definitely does. I definitely don't hang around the same people. Like I used to have a majority of friends, like go out every weekend. I don't go out as much at all, pretty much. Usually in the house, is pretty much just working on my business, building assets at this moment in my life, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely my friend group has changed. I really see like I look at friends different now. Like if we can't make money together, what we friends for? Like honestly. So if you ain't doing nothing with your life, like we really can't hang because I'm going somewhere for sure. Like I'm going up and I'm gonna keep going up. So
Man.
the people that you keep around you, the company that you keep around you, that's why you always want to keep good people around you too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, let me ask you this: if you had to start over, right?
Mm.
If you had to start over, what would you do different?
So what I do different?
Yeah.
What would I do different? I would actually I would actually do my due diligence on my manufacturer. That's one thing I would honestly say. Do my due diligence on my manufacturer. Because I
Man,
didn't got scammed one time with my manufacturer before.
man,
But now definitely don't have those issues. Thank God to my network, of course. But
yeah,
so yeah.
man. Now, when it comes to business too, man, I mean, a lot of people like to say that, or they think that it's a smooth road from start to finish. They really think that you say one day on a Monday, I'm going to start a business. And 2 years later, you had just no problems, no issues, no struggles, no anything. How do you feel about like, would you change anything that you went through to get to where you are now? And second question, did you go through any struggles or any type of things on the way to business where you almost felt like giving up?
Wow, that's actually crazy. To your second question is yes. Actually, when I first quit my job, I had a fulfillment issue. Like literally the day I quit my job, my products had got caught in customs. So yeah, so I didn't get any product. I'm still getting sales, but I'm not getting any product for at least like a month.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one of probably my biggest issues in business. And what was your first question?
My first question is would you change anything that you went through from start to now? Like, because obviously you've grown as a person. So would you change anything you went through from start to now?
Actually, no, because everything that I went through actually grew me as a person, like to who I am to this day, honestly. So I really wouldn't skip any steps or change anything, like for real, for real.
Okay.
Like the journey it was cool. Like it had its ups and downs, but it was definitely cool though.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, let me ask you this, man. And this is kind of a question that, this is for my men out here, this question. What do you feel about, because for whatever reason, men like to chase women, love to chase women, love to chase women. And how do you feel about being in business and also chasing women at the same time? Like, is that something that that works, or is it something that hurts?
Um, I would honestly say it depends on the person, but majority of the time it does hurt you because
Mm-hmm.
you got a split mind. Honestly, like I feel like if you more focused on the money, you will never be without females. Like ever, you'll never be without females. So as long as you got that on your mind, me personally, that's what I think. If you always got that on your mind, you'll never miss out on females for real, at
Okay,
all. So I
man.
would tell people focus on business. Focus on
Right.
business.
Right. Because it's a lot of grown men, bro. I know a lot of grown men older than me still chasing women, but they live in a car. You know what I'm saying? Like doing stuff like that just don't make sense. You know,
At
so
all.
y'all stop chasing them women, man.
Not
Now,
at all.
let me ask you this. What does it feel like? Everybody say that they want to be a millionaire one day. I'm gonna be a millionaire one day. I'm gonna get it one day. What does it feel like to actually be a millionaire?
It really does feel actually good, but the goal is not even $1 million. It's to go
Mhm.
higher than that.
Mhm.
People think like when you make $1 million, like you just made it. It's not that easy just yet. Like you still got to keep going higher. You still got to keep excelling. You got to get 10 million next
Mhm.
year. 20 million, 30 million.
Right.
I'm working on another 8 figure to 9 figure business now. So
Mhm.
it's literally levels to this. Like for real, honestly.
Mhm.
And that's one thing I definitely learned in business. So yeah, it will definitely humble you for sure, for sure. So it's people out here doing crazier numbers, crazier. I'm just trying to get to the top. I'm trying to get to number one. That's how competitive
Mhm.
I am.
Man. Now, when you started, you know, one thing that I hate about online is
Mhm.
everybody, and even myself, I can't even lie. A lot of us like to say, oh man, this is easy, man. Man,
Mhm.
it's easy. Everything easy. Making money online is easy.
Mhm.
I tell people that it don't start off easy. It gets easy, but
Yeah,
it
it get-
don't start off easy. Would you agree with that, or what would you say about that?
yes, definitely. Once you put in your hours, it definitely does get easier.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, but like I said, every business has its trials and tribulations that you always got to go through, like every day. But it definitely does get easier as you definitely gain experience, get more wisdom in the business, get more knowledge, uh, update your resources, your network, things like that. Yeah, then everything will start running more smoothly. But you got to stay consistent, though. You got to stay consistent.
Okay. Now, do you have any type of like meditations or off affirmations or anything that you do to kind of prime start your day? Like what would you say is like a daily routine for you?
Pretty much do my push-ups, do my daily push-ups in the morning. That's kind of what gets me going. For Do that, take a shower, and then get straight to work. You really get straight to work right after that.
Mm-hmm. Now, how many hours do you work a day?
I work between 4 to 6, but I
Okay.
work on a few different other businesses as well.
Okay. Okay. So, man, I mean, so, first of all, bro, like, I just want to say, man, I'm proud of you, man. You're an African
Thank you.
American young man, doing big things, bro. And it's very refreshing to see somebody at the age of 28 have it together mindset wise and be able to start a business and stick with it and keep going. So, I want to salute you, first of all, my guy. Now,
Thank you.
one last question that I have for you is do you have a well no I'm not going to ask that. Do you have a program or anything like that, like any mentorships or anything like that, that you would like to share?
Yes, I will be dropping a mentorship very, very soon. But it'll be definitely a new type of way of marketing. That's actually this 8 to 9 figure business that I was actually talking about that we're
Mm-hmm.
currently working on. Um, so yeah, that one will be coming out very, very soon once I drop that business. Um, and it's going to be a way for everybody to drop something that they're very, very passionate about, and
Yeah.
not just something that's just strictly niche based.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very excited about it. I feel like a lot of people are going to get rich. This going around. A lot of people are going to get rich between this
That's
next five
dope.
years.
That's dope, man. Hey, well, I salute you on that, man. Actually, I do
Thank
have one more question. One more
you.
question. Um, I I like to always end the videos off with some type of sauce. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Where you can give people like a tip, one tip, two tips that where like let's say somebody's watching right now, they want to start an ecom business and they don't know where to start, they don't know what to do. what 2 tips would you give the community that would help them be able to, get a fast start in e-com?
One, a mentor that you actually trust and that you actually kind of see that lifestyle, that's something that you want to do and something that you want to be like. That's number one. And 2, never stop marketing your business. Never stop marketing your business. Those are some of the 2 highest things about business and e-com. You always got to keep marketing. You always got to keep looking for more knowledge. Yeah. So, because the game's always changing. The game's always changing.
Hey, well, man, I won't take any more of your time, bro. I know you got stuff to work on. I appreciate you. I salute you, man. And, it's so refreshing once again to see somebody that's now I want to look in the camera. He's 28 years old, y'all. 28 years old. And he did $1 million in 1 year from start to finish. And he's still now talking about 8 to 9 figure businesses. So even at 28, it really don't matter how old you are. If you got the mindset and you got the heart, you can make it happen no matter what. So Trey, I salute you, man. Any last words or anything you want to say to the community before we cut it off?
Everybody follow me at IceTrey_2. That's IceTrey_2, man. I'm gonna be dropping a whole lot of game about how to build e-commerce businesses from scratch. All right. So follow me at IceTrey_2, y'all.
Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to also pin it in the description. And, bro, whenever you got that program, make sure that you hit me up with the link so I can make sure I put it in the description for people that want to follow up with you, because this video is going to go crazy. I already know.
Oh, definitely. For sure, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, well, I salute you, my guy. I appreciate your time, man. And that ends this interview. You guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Follow Trey, man. I'll have his information down in the description. Follow him, 28, young African-American king who doing big things right now. If you missed anything in this interview, rewind it, watch it again. I'll see you on the next one.
All right, y'all.